Hey guys, never stopped here today, and announcement for Jiren Zenkai Awakening has been posted, and honestly, I'm pretty excited for it. I think it's gonna be a good Zenkai. I think he already had a pretty good kit where the main thing that made him pretty weak nowadays, if you want to use him, was his stats, if anything, because he still has crazy stuff in his kit, which we'll go over. But what they said with the announcement was that he will unlock uniques to inflict all enemies with attribute downgrade +5 to strike and blast arts costs when entering battle. Interesting, they haven't really stated how long that's going to last, but depending how long that lasts, that could be pretty useful. If it's like a couple of time accounts, those tend to be pretty rubbish, because by the time it finishes, your opponent will just use cards after the +5 has gone down and it's fine. But if it's a while, then it is pretty annoying. Plus, boost defense with damage received down and recover 10% of damage received after an enemy attack is over. Okay, so you got boost defense with damage received down and recover 10% of the damage taken over after an attack. Not bad. I think those are decent. That honestly should be just like one unique, if anything, because that's not like two main ones that you need to add. They're like just a side thing that you should add. So hopefully they don't just add that to one and that's it. And hopefully there's a bit more. But if you take a look at him, at 14 stars, he actually looks pretty impressive. Like 166k strike attack, 265 is not bad at all. Like that should go into the 290,000s, which will be pretty crazy. 2.41 mil health, that'll go to like 2.6, maybe 2.7. Not bad, and defenses are decent, but his strike attack is pretty crazy, so I'm looking forward to seeing how much damage he'll do there. In terms of main ability, actually looking at this, they haven't said what he's going to boost, which tends to be an issue sometimes, because like with the Kefla we just got, she boosted green universe rep when she doesn't have that as a Z ability. So if we quickly take a look at Jiren's Z ability, he boosts rival universe and powerful opponent. Now, depending on how they go about this, they could boost rival universe, the green rival universe, or green powerful opponent, or they could look at the universe rep tag again, which most likely will be the one he buffs. Or green universe survival saga. Out of those will be fine, I think, but powerful opponent and rival universe should not be done. But if it is, we'll take a look at those teams anyway. So main ability, draw the ultimate arts card, overheat Magnetron. That's that name, Magnetron. What the hell is a Magnetron? I've never heard of that. But restores own health by 20% and ki by 40, plus 30% to strike damage inflicted for 30 time accounts, and card draw speed gained by 1 level for 30 time accounts. That's a good main ability. Like, I don't even know what they could do to make that any better, really. The ultimate card is insane. The restoration of health and more ki is always great. Plus 30% to strike damage. It probably will stay as strike damage, as they normally tend to keep it as strike damage. Card draw speed, much better. I think, does he have card draw speed anywhere? I'm just skimming through. We'll see if he has it. So first unique, he has applies the following effects when he enters the battlefield, plus 50% damage inflicted. Increase that to maybe 70% to ki recovery is decent as well. He nullifies cover change for 15 time accounts. That happens twice when he enters, which is good. And an additional plus 50% to damage inflicted if there is one battle member. Okay, so does that mean if he's the last man standing? Okay. Gradually restores own health each time account for 20 time accounts when this character is switched to Grandboy. So he heals up, he'll heal up even more, as it's stated here, recover 10% of damage inflicted, damage received. So that's not too bad. I feel like if they can maybe add it so that he has card draw speed permanently, that'd be fantastic, rather than just gaining it for 30 time accounts. 30 time accounts is pretty decent, but in these longer games, you need it to last like about 60 time accounts, if anything. So, or 50. I would be happy with 50, but a bit higher than that. Okay, next one. So, apply the following effects as when battle starts, plus 40% to damage inflicted. Okay. So this can be cancelled, but that one can't. So he can have 90% at some point, but this one could be taken away. Reduce damage by 20%. I think that needs to get bumped up. Reduces next damage sustained by 50%. Okay, maybe not in pair with this. I think these two go well together. This applies until enemy combo is finished, so he'll tank pretty well, I think. And then he cover changes strike arts. So the main thing I want to see is he's got the nullification of cover change, which is great. Maybe increases to 3 times. I want card draw speed. I want a bit more damage inflicted permanently overall. I think to like 60%. That 50% is nice, but it can get cancelled, which in a lot of cases will do. The restoration of health is nice. Okay, I think that's pretty decent at the moment. Just card draw speed, and that's about it. I think on top of what they'll add here, that's not too bad. I think he could maybe do more damage against God Key units, or introduce that sort of thing where he just does a lot of damage to maybe Saiyan or God Key, because that'll be really good in this map. Or just in general, other universes, like universe reps or something like that. Or I don't know, they have to play how it'll be strong for him in this map, but that'll be interesting to see what they add there. He has his strikes are blast armor, which is always great. Gain attribute upgrade minus 10% to enemies. Sustained damage cut, that's not too bad, because that could be stacked over and over and make it so you can pummel into them with the strike. Like his strike damage will be insane, I think, especially after you pop your main plus 30% on top of all the buffs that he'll get after his Zenkai. He's going to be impressive. Deals massive explode damage with his special move, plus 30% to special move damage inflicted, and blast armor on that. Really good. Green card, he's got a really good green card as well. It destroys all of your own cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Restores key by 50 and restores vanish completely 2 times, which is huge. I would like that maybe 3 times as well, because having vanish restoration implemented into your kit with the greens is nice. I think the new Revival Goku has it. There's a few other units that have it just permanently as well. So if it was buffed to permanently, that would be insane, but having it a bit more times activated, that would be nice. Plus 20% to strike damage inflicted, no switching, and blast armor. So yeah, this is a really good queen. I don't really know how much they can improve it other than what I stated, but yeah, insane. And then of course the ultimate deals massive explode damage, plus 50% to ultimate damage. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 80% to health restoration, which is pretty huge for 40 timer counts as well. Yeah, he already looks, on paper he looks good. In the meta today he's not as good, but he's still somewhat viable. In the meta today, having a very powerful green like him could be insane. If he can rival some of the other green units, like the top tier ones, like the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta tag unit, the Revival Super Saiyan Blue 2 UI Goku, if he rivals them, he will actually be insane to use, and I think he will change the game drastically. And hopefully he buffs Green Universe rep. I want him to buff Green Universe rep because it'll buff the new LF we just got. It'll give Golden Frieza another one. I was meant to make a showcase of him, but I had a feeling they might do something like this, and I thought I might wait to see if I could double Zenkai buff him. But yeah, there's not really much else. You can maybe try out Kefla with more Zenkai buffs, Topper with more Vados, but really it's just Kefla and these 4, so that's not too bad. Universe Survival Saga is pretty much the same as just Universe Rep. Who else would you see? Yeah, just the same as Universe Rep. Powerful opponent, if they do that. Zamasu, no. Goku Black could be an interesting one, but he needs an actual Zenkai. It would be good for powerful opponents to get this unit, but not as a Zenkai buffer, just as a unit in general, because what green unit are you going to buff on this tag? Like really, the super old Golden Frieza? This Boo? Like, no, I don't think they should do that at all. And then Rival Universe, just do Universe Rep. I think they're going to go the Universe Rep route, so it just makes sense. So Jiren looks really good as of now, and hopefully after Zenkai he'll look insane. Like, I can imagine him being one of the top 5 Zenkais if they do him right. If they do it similar to some of the ones we got, like if they do it similar to the red free-to-play Android 21 Zenkai, like he will be amazing and he will change a lot of things because we lack an abundance of powerful green units, and hopefully he's that guy. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. I see more in the future, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.